Gay theory, Finn has been going by she/they for a while now, but every time she's about to update her socials or talk about it on stream, the universe throws her into a comedic situation that leads her into forgetting about it.
Oh man, that theory has some bones to it. That maybe. Can I tell you about a nice thing that happened recently? That was like really, really sweet. So Twitchcon was actually partly over my dad's birthday, and I didn't get to go. Now my dad is retired, and you know, he just hangs out and stuff. We went on like a lovely little date with my mom. Ruby was also like, my sister was also like out of town at the time. So we went, okay, that's great. Let's organize something for like the weekend upcoming to like, you know, we'll like happy belated birthday. We'll go to his favorite restaurant. We go there an awful lot as like a little family celebration thing. The last time I'd gone to this restaurant, they were sort of joking around about like really getting dressed up. Because again, this is not a super nice restaurant. Give a big Toblerone again? Damn right I did give him a Toblerone. I give him one every year. And it's not like a crazy nice restaurant. They're fucking great food. It's one of those like, I'm not going to tell people this restaurant exists sort of once. Like I'm going to... I hope it stays open forever, but I want it to get exactly the amount of attention it needs. I don't want it to change in any way. It's perfect. But the last time we went there, they made a bit of a joke about it. They went like, oh, we're gonna get really dressed up. So I wore a suit. This was like last year. I wore a suit when I was there, and motherfucker, I think I went home early. Like I was in a shitty mood because of, I don't know why I chose to do that either way, but I felt so uncomfortable. Anyway, this time, not really on purpose or anything, but I was dressed a bit more femme, you know? I was in a long skirt and a little top and a little cardigan and whatever. I was wearing makeup, I was, had my hair down, whatever. Didn't have a baseball cap on. We did the exact same thing. We sat at this same table, in the same order, in the same restaurant, a year apart. One time I was wearing a suit and I was in an awful mood. This time I was wearing some normal clothes, and it felt so much more comfortable. I felt so normal. It was such a nice time. I could chat more like freely. No one gave a fuck, which was nice. My family are absolute sweethearts. We had a lovely dinner, went back to theirs. We had a nice little chat. Me and my dad drank some whiskey. I gave him some cake that I'd made. And then I got a message after I get home. I'm going to quote it to you directly because I don't want to fuck it up. But this shit like made me cry. My mom sent a message at 11 p.m. Said, thank you both for taking your dad out tonight. He just said to me, don't we have the very best children in the world, with a tear in his eye, sentimental fool that he is. Dude. Oh. Oh. God, that was sweet. Jesus Christ. It was so nice. Did we learn something from this? Maybe there's something to this whole transgender thing. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I can have a nice time. The night was very much not about me. It was about my dad. But it felt so cool for me. For like, just drop the he, him. I don't mind the he, him, though. I like it. There's people in my lives there's people in my life that only she, her me. And there's people that he, him, and she, her me. And there's people that he, him me. My family was very respectful. And, they asked. They were like, how we doing on this? And I went like, I figured it out. But, it's probably going a certain way. If it was put on a graph of how often I'm using she, her pronouns... the percentage is getting less and less for he, him. But yeah, anyway. But they were just chilling. It was fun. It was very nice. Out with the daughters, wonderful. Yeah, there was a strange, I think I told the story a few times, like, my dad sort of had, when I initially said, like, yo, I'm going on estrogen, by the way, and I really did say it pretty much exactly like that. Like, hey, by the way, I'm gonna be going on, like, a testosterone blocker and estrogen, and, don't change anything about it. Don't treat me any differently, whatever. And my dad had this brief outburst for, like, a minute or, like, 10 seconds and said, like, whoa, what the fucking, wait, I don't get it with the they thems and like what are we supposed to know? It's not even like multiple people, and everyone looks at him like my sister and my mom look at him and me and go, just, what the fuck? What was that, man? Did you not hear the thing? The son that we have? Did you not hear him say that? Did not change anything about it? And then, that was just, I think we just shamed him out of it, I guess. And now he's an absolute fucking sweetheart. But the topic hadn't came up since then. And we talked about gender stuff when we were at the dinner. And it was shockingly normal. Neat. Very cool. Nice to feel accepted.